Young Blood Old Souls is the 19th episode of the Owl House and Season 1 finale. Picking up right after the last one, Luce is going to pony up to go rescue Ida, before she gets petrified. Meanwhile, Lilith realizes she's been used. Notes: we're introduced to the unauthorized history of the Bolian Isles. Before we get into that, we got our secret code right away. It's blood. So combining this with all the other secret codes of the season: 2 witches torn apart, now alone, 2 hearts of stone, a curse of feathers and mud, a betrayal of blood. This obviously is referring to Lilith cursing Ida. They are 2 witches torn apart by the Emperor's Coven. It's a betrayal of blood because they're sisters, and feathers because owl, duh. But there's also a second code. If you combine all the first letters of every episode, a witch loses a true way, which is also referring to Lilith, given that she loses her true way because she sided with the Emperor. Anyways, the unauthorized history reveals that the Titan is the originator of magic and life on this world. Bellows came out of nowhere 50 years ago and became Emperor, and no one knows who he is. It's our first time seeing Warden Raff since the first episode, and just like the first episode, is the only other Season 1 episode without the theme song. This is the episode that reveals that Bellows had no intentions at all to cure Ida, even though he kinda can. He just wanted the door. Lilith been duped. Amity's still recovering. She has a little healing coven patch on her leg. This is our first time seeing Luce wear the witch's cape. She enters the door. Lilith's magic works because she has a bile sac, but Luce's glyphs only just eat the paper. In the flashback, we see Lilith and Ida trying out for the Emperor's Coven, which was hinted at in Once Upon a Swap. It's revealed why Lilith cursed Ida is because she wanted to be in the Emperor's Coven really, really bad, and she only thought it would last a day. Turns out, Ida just froze the match for her. Whoops. And yes, little kid Ida Owl Beast does have orange hair still because the curse hasn't grayed her hair yet. This is the first episode to show Lilith in her potion track outfit, and in the background is our first glimpse at Odalia and Alador, Amity's parents. Alador is an abomination and Odalia is an oracle. It's revealed that Bellows has a mechanical staff. This will be explained, sort of, and he's extremely powerful with it. But Luce manages to get a lucky shot in his eye. The giant worm he summons is the same worm from the opening. Luce says, "I'm sorry, Mom," in Spanish, as she gives the portal to Bellows. But psych, she blows it up. So now she's truly trapped in the Bolian Isles. And after everyone makes a daring escape, Lilith decides to split the curse with Ida. On the upside, Ida is no longer the Owl Beast. On the downside, both Ida and Lilith have gray eyes now, and their magic no longer works. But they'll figure out something. Oh, and Emperor now has the portal. This is a stellar finale to a stellar Season 1. It's really interesting finding out more about the Bolian Isles. It's really cool seeing Luce taking action in this episode and fighting Lilith and the Emperor. We've only just met Bellows and he's already really intimidating and creepy. Emotions are on point, and it concludes this great series on a high note.